Press, 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 press. Cardi don't need more press. Kill 'em all, put them hoes to rest. Okay. Hi, happy Venus Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Venus Day depth reading. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below. For this week's Venus Day depth reading, I will be channeling with Darius Thoth, who's supporting the collective highest good and the highest good. If you look up Thoth, you'll see that he's an Egyptian god. He has the head of an ibis or a baboon, but I've seen him more with an ibis head, and he is the god of the moon, of reckoning, of learning, of writing. He is the creator of language, and he's associated with wisdom and magic. If you look up thought, no, sorry. I asked off myself, who are you, and how would you like to describe yourself? And the following came up. The numbers 7 and 8 came up. I see 7 as harmony, balance. I see it as like relationships, friendships, just like unions and stuff like that. I see it as money sometimes, like finances and beauty. The number 8, I see that as like a cycle. I see it as the infinity sign if you flip it on the side. I see it as money as well, and like mysterious and like secrets and subconscious and stuff like that. And then Pisces and Aquarius are the zodiac signs that came up as well. And Thoth said the following: faith, hope, destiny, fortune, luck, miracles, wishes. They're in times of hopelessness, and insecurity, overall abundance of possibilities, strategy, trickery, illusion, and believing, having faith, having confidence is important. So that's their thoughts for you, and I will be channeling with him for this week's Venus Day Deco reading. If you hear any extra sounds during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is lifing, and I'm going to handle it because too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. And I will begin with this week's Venus Day deck reading. Okay, get that there. So for this week's Venus Day deck per reading, the topic is restart on a project or with a team. So the first card to come out is the Hierophant. Second card to come out is the Ten of Swords. Third card to come out is the Emperor card. Fourth card to come out is the Knight of Swords. Fifth card to come out is the Fool card. Okay, the Fool card. Sixth card to come out is the Temperance card. Seventh card to come out is the Six of Wands. Eighth card to come out is the Eight of Swords. Ninth card to come out is the Queen of Cups. And the 10th and last card to come out is the Justice card. It's my first time seeing that one, so I'm like, dang. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all of that, you've got the Two of Coins, and top of the deck, usually watch this right now, you got the Five of Wands. Yeah. So, okay, let us see. Some of you may be seeing 555 a lot, or you will be, or there's some type of confirmation in the number sequence 555. There's something here about change, winds of change. There's something here also about expressing yourself, or just like expression in general or something. There's something here about like your inner child, the inner child in general, or like maybe something about your child, your children, or about children or a child in general. Okay. And then there's something here about a cycle, about like the infinity, coming back to the point, like starting and then ending at the same point. There's something here about possibly could be money. I don't see it much really here. There's only one, two of coins here. There could be it could be something about like the subconscious, something underneath a secret or secretive or like mysterious. Okay. And then okay. Sorry, I was looking at for something else. But and then there could be something like something subtle and like something about the subconscious when it comes to maybe the inner child. Could be. Or there's something secretive when it comes to children as well. There's something about like being in charge, being the leader. It could be like being a spiritual leader, but it doesn't have to be. There's something about like taking charge or being in charge, being a leader. Something about like self-control, discipline. There's also something here about, yeah, a new beginning um, happening, occurring, and needing to like have moderation and stay in balance. Yep, definitely stay in balance. And there could be something subtle about karma or whatnot, like karma, karmic cycles. So yeah, all of that. There's just something about like a new beginning, being in moderation, having self-control maybe. There's something about taking charge, being the leader, and yeah, balance, having balance and everything like that. And it's possibly something about karma. I feel like this is the whole thing of like whatever you put out or whatnot, the energy that you put out and coming back type of thing maybe. And then it's very interesting. Lately, there has been like something subtle about like conflict. Um, and it could be like amongst people or just like a situation. And then it's like something with words and conflict. Um, I've been like fighting to say, not say it may be arguments, but it could be in some way, or there's something like mentally going on with that. And then there's like a hint of like be cautious when it comes to like stuff like that, like arguments, words, and mental stuff and conflict. Like just be careful of that, especially the fact that there's Knight of Swords here. It's like it could happen like real quick and having a sharp tongue and all that stuff. So just be aware of that or careful of that. And then yeah, there's also I'm getting that too. So there's also been like some subtle energy of like whatever you think or say can manifest really quick. So I feel like there's like some type of energy of like warning about like what you say and what you think, and I call that like word magic, mental magic, air magic, like because it could like manifest really quick, especially with the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords will carry it out real quick, and with words or something mentally. And then if there's maybe something about like cutting out, cutting if you're nervous or anxious or something or worried, cutting that out or what, cutting that out, like cutting that out and yeah, just cutting that out. And I don't know, maybe there's some type of argument or words or something mental or psychological. So there's something here where, or like a abrupt stop, or it has to do with an abrupt stop, or it's just an abrupt stop that has someone like nervous, and something is like super quick and like cunning when it comes to all of that. And then there's something about victory in some type of conflict. When there's some type of winds of change and conflict going on, maybe, and this is very interesting. Something kind of just came in my head and was saying that, even though I don't really see it, and I'll say it now because I kind of do see it. The thing that people call spiritual warfare and all that stuff, like there's something about like that and like overcoming that, victory over any conflict changes or like yeah, things, spiritual warfare or warfare in general that's going on. And yeah, it is something about discipline. They've been saying that, I've been getting like that message a lot too. There's something about discipline, moderation, and balance, and patience as well. Like patience, and I feel like patience with like how the process of like things occur or happen or whatnot. Yeah. So when it comes to a restart on a project or With a team, there's something about like needing to be disciplined, patient, maybe have a routine, having moderation, not overindulging or going over things. And there's something about balance as well. Balance of your money, balance of your home, your foundation, your stability. You just have like some type of stability in your life. I guess it's something like structure or something in your life. Um, and then yeah, that's very interesting. Because I was kind of getting that too. There was something about like also like just cutting something, like stopping something. It's either like something abruptly stop or like you abruptly stop something, like you put a stop to it, or something just abruptly stop or something like that. Um, Something like crashed or like clashed. But there's something about like I feel like, and it could be with words too. But there's something about victory, and then it's just like with like some type of conflict, and like it's like you could, or there's some type of energy of like like putting a stop to conflict, or just putting a stop to whatever this is or is going on. And it could be like with words, you know, you put your foot down kind of thing. Or it's just like something possibly with just like, again, like words, maybe arguments and like mental, psychological stuff. You'll win over that. There will be a stop being a stop to that. There's something about like also I'm wondering if there's some type of energy of like like the collective or people like afraid of, the whole like typical thing where they say it's like a cliche thing where people are afraid of their own power and all that stuff. Or they're afraid if they make like a certain move, that it's gonna be like a shift or something like that. So there's something about that. Like it's something about having self-control and having like autonomy and possibly even being like a leader, like being an authoritative figure, but then some type of like worry or anxiety surrounding that. So all of that. Be careful that you're not like one of those like, leaders or whatnot that instills fear mongering or worry in like the people that you're leading. But that and I like that. That's interesting. So like the first thing I see with the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups is similar to what I was saying. There's something about like just being careful of like your thoughts and or like your words and what you say, because like something about it, um, things create really fast. Things create very fast, very quickly. Um, when you say it and when you think it. That's interesting. I don't know what that has to do with restart on a project or whatnot, but I kind of could see how. But yeah, it's something. So because like your words can like create things or whatnot. So being aware of like what you're saying and thinking, because it could create stuff. And there's something also about intuitive messages and them they coming in quick, coming in just like that or something like that. Mm. And that there's something about being like swift and smooth as well, graceful. And then yeah, there's something about a karmic cycle and like a new beginning, like a restart. My bad. Okay, yeah. So it's like something about a karmic cycle and a new beginning. things like, divine balance and everything like that. And it feels more when it comes to karmic thing, it could just be like karmic in terms of like the whole thing, cliche things that people talk about all the time with karma. Or it could be like this whole thing of like whatever was put out coming back in type of thing, like a balance, divine balance type of thing. Okay. Yeah, it starts with the Hierophant. I feel like I feel like responsibilities, like someone is like someone or there's an energy um having to do here with like being like in charge. I feel like being mature and being disciplined and everything like that. And I don't know why. It doesn't look anything like Professor Snape, but for some reason the Hierophant card, the person in there, the back of them looks like Professor Snape when he's walking away and his cape like just starts floating in the back of him. There's something about putting a stop to something. Ooh. This sounds like somebody like kind of like taking back their power thing, and it's the cliche thing, but it's real. Like taking back their power type of thing. So it's like just taking authority, taking self-control. And it's like it's either you need to or you are doing this, or there's energy of something like that happening here, but it's like taking back like control, being disciplined, being in charge, being that person that like everybody can like trust and put things on kind of thing. Even like yourself, like having like that self trust or whatnot. There's something about like um some type of abrupt end to something. And I feel like it could be with words. Maybe you ended something or something just ends abruptly. Maybe you say something and it ends or clashes or ends. Um, then there's something here again about autonomy, possibly being like a leader, an authoritative figure, and about control, self-control. And then again, it feels like this whole thing about like swiftness and words, and it's like either acting on words, it's not just like saying things, it's just like walking the talk or acting on words, or it's like things manifesting because of words. Something about commands as well. And then some type of new beginning, moderation, and patience and balance during this new beginning. And they always say that, like, in my readings at least, like, when there's like a new beginning, um, and all that stuff, there's something about like it matters or it like adds to it if like whenever you're like starting or something like that, like you're restarting or you're starting, the way you start matters like for the whole entire of whatever you're starting. So there's something they always say like start stable, start balanced, don't start like in chaos or in negativity, or don't start in like imbalance and all that stuff. So they always say that, and they're saying that right now as well. And it's okay to be swift and all that stuff. Just be careful that like it's not like using like your swords to cause harms swiftly, let it be like swift in terms of like positive things, basically. But then there's something here also about victory. Could be guaranteed victory. And people could be currently going through spiritual warfare. I'm jumping, I'm sorry. But then there's some type of like nervousness, maybe fear mongering, maybe like a negative mindset or a limited mindset. some type of worry going on here, and I feel like it's because of what I'm kind of like hinting at here. There's some type of like warfare or things ending and things shifting and happening and all that stuff. So there's like some type of like worry or whatnot. I don't think there's a need to be worried. And then yeah, be graceful. Have grace. There's also something subtly about intuition. I don't know if people are getting like quick intuitive messages or something like that, like it's happening like that, or it's just something about intuition. Something here is also about creation in a way. And then it all ends with the Justice card with divine balance and I feel like there's like a cycle or something like that. And order as well. Order. This restart or whatnot, whether it's on like a project or with like a group of people, like a team or something, it feels like it's just like, again, they've been talking about that, they talk about it a lot, like universal balance, like realignment, reordering, order, and all that stuff. And it's like either you or there's just this energy of like taking charge and like commanding it, like something with words and like being the mature one and the disciplined one enough to put a stop to something and like win or have victory over it if it's spiritual warfare and stuff. But overall, it's two of coins, and that's a summary of the whole entire spread here. Um, there's something about balance again, stability in your life, in your foundation, maybe in your finances, in your home, and just maybe energetically. You as you're watching this right now, top of the deck is Five of Wands. Like I said, there is some type of like conflict going on, winds of change, possibly spiritual warfare happening. And hi there. Oh, that's funny. Are you the seventh son of the seventh son? Me and a friend of mine used to make fun of that movie so much. The seventh son of the seventh son. I'm not making fun of your name though. It reminded me of me and a friend that used to make fun of that movie and when they used to say that shit a lot. You are the seventh son of the seventh son. But hi there. I'm gonna clarify, then I'm gonna do oracle, and then all the other stuff I usually do. Yeah, I don't know. Like people are just like nervous. It's either like fear mongering or like people are just like nervous. And then I was talking, I think with my mom about this the other day, because I'm starting to think this right now. Um, at some point, don't you think to yourself like when you get too much like worried or fear mongering, like don't you think to yourself like God, like do you think that like these people, these mortals, these situations have like higher ranking over God? Like when I get to those spaces, I literally sit there and ask myself that, and it makes me feel better because I'm like, nah, I might do this one again. I don't like that fell on the floor, and I don't know which way it really was because I saw it a certain way. It could very well be correct. But I'm gonna do it again because I don't like that it fell on the floor. I don't like how it came out. And I said that because I already like shuffled it. But at the bottom of the deck was Eight of Swords again. So there's just something about like nervousness and restarting. But yeah. I'm so happy this came out and it's coming out like kind of where is it? It's kind of where I was saying exactly where it is. But there was like a subtle feeling of like, and I didn't say it really, but I feel like it was a subtle feeling of like Seven of Wands when I was saying like standing up for yourself or whatnot. And I was like, it's interesting it's not here, but it came out. But anyways, yeah. So let me move on. Sorry, rambling. Aw, my bads, y'all. Ooh, I'm having motion. I having so sick. Um, okay, so um to clarify this whole entire spread, you got the Seven of Wands. You've got the Temperance card. Oh my God, sorry. Because some of them are nude, so I was like, dang, did I do it again? Then the Moon card and the Ace of Pentacles also came out together. And the Oracle card that is here is Aries, act. And I'll do everything else afterwards. Something about someone's words or mental or like in general, it could be universal energetic thing or just in general, there's like a abrupt stop of someone, if it's like a person's words or something like that, or mental, can put an abrupt stop to something. So it's interesting because it may not be on the Ten of Swords, but it looks like, I forgot what it's actually called. There's like a scarab beetle with like wings. Um, that I think it's on the Ten of Swords. It looks like it. It doesn't have to be, but with that on the Ten of Swords, that even gives me, and the fact that it's like the Hierophant and the Emperor card here on both sides of it, it's just giving me like I guess like the power like someone's word has or whatnot. to put a stop to something. And yeah, so it is over on that side. There's yeah, Seven of Wands, Temperance, and the Moon and the Ace of Pentacles. There's something about vigilance, persistence, and it's like being consistent, staying on top of like whatever routines you have. And then also know that you are protected or guided by like, guardian angels, your spirit team, spirit guides, whoever it is, whatever it is. You're protected and yeah, guided. I feel like more protected in a way, watched over. Wow. Wow. Okay. And there's something intuitive or something like something maybe revealed and it may be quick. And it may be like about some type of new beginning, a new job, um, something new with your finances, um, maybe something about like just something new, a new home, a new start when it comes to your stability, your foundation. There's something about revealing or like or it's like something about illusion or something like that, maybe being like lifted or something or revealed. Wow. I wonder if this has to also do with what I was just saying, like you're protected, like stay vigilant. It's kind of like, when you're guided by, other realms and things and stuff like that. Sometimes they tell you to just be consistent and focused on what you're doing, and they'll handle the rest. And if it sounds like that a little bit, and yeah, it feels like protection, and it could be like from, a higher source, your spirit guide, spirit team, God, guardian angel, or maybe in like this physical realm, and that, a person who's actually here or something like that with protection. It's something about vigilance, consistency, like I said. And it's like as things begin to surface, delusion begins to drop. Something gets revealed in terms of some type of new beginning. Maybe a gift that may be given, a new job. Yeah, what is this? A new job or like something about finances, maybe even a new position, maybe. It's gonna get revealed, and it's like either like you will be told this and there's something secretive and revealing about it, or like it's like intuitively you will know this, something revealed. There's also like a subtlety of the whole thing of like whatever you speak or think manifests or comes true type of thing, like reveals at some point. There's something about the subconscious with that, and at some point it kind of like surfaces, you know. But there's something about like, I guess, standing up for yourself or just standing up in general, vigilance, protection, standing up for oneself, and then balance. That's another thing they usually say too, like whenever you're nervous and everything, you feel jittery and you feel nervous, anxious, worried about things. Always resort back to like, just balance, patience, and moderation. I don't know if some people are also like protectors or providers themselves. There's something a little bit about that. Like it's either you are or there's just like an energy of like someone being like a protector or provider. You know what I mean? You know how they say earth angels and stuff like that. Something about that. Or it could just be, again, like I said, like just like a guardian angel, or you're like guided and protected and things like that. But yeah, feeling jittery or restless, worried, and all that stuff. Moderation, patience, balance. It's a good start. And then the moon and the ace of pentacles with these. If something is being revealed, something new. You could be getting that message intuitively, or someone could be like revealing it or something and like starting to like come to the surface. Mm, Taurus is here, right? Sagittarius is here. Aries is here. Aries is here again, so Aries is strong in here. Oh wow, it is strong in here because we got Aries, remember? Yeah, but like, yeah, Aries is strong in here. We also got Libra. Libra is strong in here as well, for sure, because we got a Justice card as well. Sagittarius is very strong in here. Whoop whoop! Happy birthday, Saggies. But yeah, that, and then what should we call it? Cancer. Yeah. So you could be any of those signs. Those signs could be in your chart. It could be the energy of this reading. It could be and there's heavy intuition up in here. Heavy intuition. But yeah, it could be energy of this reading. It could be anybody around you. Planetary placements, all that stuff. So you could look into it. We are in Sagittarius season, so and we just came out of the Aries moon, wax and gibbous moon, 2 days ago. So it could be something with that. But yeah. And then we are currently in the full moon in Taurus before it goes into the full moon in Gemini. But yeah, that. And then, yeah, there's something super intuitive. And the fact that Cancer is here as well, there could be something with that and having to do with being like the protector, the nurturer, and all that stuff. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, let's see the detail though. So we have here Aries, act. Aries asks you to remember your personal fire, your reasons for being alive. It pumps up the volume on your life force. Its energy is raw, exhilarated, direct, rude, passionate, looking for a challenge. Use your wisdom to focus this raw power and give it a goal. Aries is the cardinal fire sign whose fresh, brash enthusiasm is symbolized by a headstrong ram. It rules the head and imbues initiation, new beginnings, spontaneity, rebellion, and rebirth. The sun shines here from March 20th to April 20th. Action. Begin. Move into new territory. Cut to the chase. Be a hero. Not a zero. It's like, no, I'm playing. Not really. But yeah, feel the call to action and thoughtfully respond. Clear the air and clear the decks. Be crisp and to the point. Shoot from the hip. Set healthy boundaries just by being vibrantly alive. Express affection enthusiastically, spontaneously, and passionately. Work in short, intense bursts rather than long periods of deep concentration. Aries activates our inner adolescent. Direct orders can set off knee jerk rebellion. Instead of telling others what to do or how they feel, express your own experience and opinion and speak in I terms. Set a challenge and let others find their own answers. Make sure all sides feel heard. If a person feels torn between meeting their own needs and meeting another's, they'll take care of their own needs first. So don't set this up as an either or situation. Aries energy boils over quickly. If a situation threatens to erupt in conflict, get out, take a breath, and come back later. And the challenge here is accidents increase when you are in a hurry, rushing through a project, or impatiently distracted. This flammable temperament can spark inspiration or spark a configuration. Proceed with caution. And then the gift here is Aries marks the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere. After a long dark winter, the dead landscape comes alive. Plants that were shorn of leaves or dormant now breathe new life. This is a brave miracle and it can be your miracle. Feel the flowing inner life force, trust this divine direction, and summon the courage to begin. So that or whatnot. Yeah, there's something about impatience and like it's like the jitteriness and like nervousness, or whatnot. Especially the fact that it's under here. And yeah, be careful of like it kind of said it a little bit in there. Be careful of like the reversed energy of the Emperor card where it becomes like a tyrant or like this controlling kind of energy. Be a leader, not a tyrant. So that, and let us do the charms and we will be done. Well, are y'all starting over a team or something like that? Like, or starting over something by yourself, not with a team? Mm. Oh, yeah, and again, it could be something with teenagers or a teenager, or it could be like, you know how they say inner child, or sometimes you could be stuck in a certain stage of your life. There could be something about the stage of like being a teenager, reading that and everything. Okay, and we're just gonna do three. All right, and then this is just something that I kind of like drew. It's like a branch with leaves and hearts as leaves as well. It's just something about like when things grow in love, or whatnot, how they could flourish or whatnot. Sometimes involves having to put your foot down, stand up for yourself, and all that stuff. Discipline, taking charge of yourself, taking control, self control. Then we have the bull, the good omen, the good meaning, and it has Cancer, the zodiac sign Cancer here, and it has the number 11 here, and it says marriage, union, creation between lovers, within self, in general, energetically, flow, allowing, letting go, harmony, there's strength and grace. There's strength and grace, love and softness, the womb, creation. Oops, salud. But yeah, the womb, creation, the process and the concept of the womb and creation, and water birds. Um, and I put here like in terms of the water birds, graciously stern. And then That's it's talking about like grace and all that stuff, and that's over here where the Cancer is. Yeah, Cancer is over here, and also it's over where I was saying too about there could be something about with the provider and leadership energy about being providing and nurturing and all that stuff. There's also something about intuition and that space in the womb, the dark space and the space in between and all that stuff and creation. There's something about that and intuition. Feminine maybe. And again, there could be something about like intuitive messages. Then we have here rewind. Oh wow, yeah, that's the title basically. Restart. Yeah, and it's by the Aries card and all that stuff. Some of you are nervous. I feel like there's something about being nervous or worried about restarting and maybe like taking authority, taking control. Don't be don't be nervous. Just start. Be the Aries. Just the Aries is like the Nike sign thing. Just do it. That's what it feels like. So that is it. Or maybe you guys are just afraid of like restarting. That it's either either it's and or like you're afraid of starting over, or you're afraid of like having been the authoritative figure or something, or both. Don't be. So that is it for this week's Venus Day deck for reading the topic restart on a project or with a team. If you would like a personal reading, you could visit my link tree or you could email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated and it's helpful. And peace out, beautiful peoples.